Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Diablo 3. Today we are doing a Torment 6 Rift because I can actually do these pretty easily. I've been doing a whole bunch over the weekend and I didn't think that, you know, in this game, within the lifespan of this game, or just really the lifespan of me playing it, I didn't think I would ever really reach this point where I could actually do Torment 6. Now, obviously since I'm squishy, I'll still die like a lot, especially at the boss, but you know, I'm actually really surprised that I made it as far as I did, and this character has actually come a long way since the start, since vanilla. It's been quite the journey, and I'm really glad to have gone on it. It's pretty crazy, pretty great. Now it's just all about min-maxing, which, you know, who knows if I'm ever going to get to that crazy point in this character's career or just my career and Diablo in general. I say career, but you know, my casual career as I play through this game. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I know I'm not going to reach the max breakpoint for my turrets. I'm at the level before it though. I'm at 2.8 something. But I don't think I'm ever going to get to 4.15. I'm pretty sure I talked about this in the last video, but I would need to make some changes to my gear, and I would just have to really focus on attack speed. Maybe if I get Calamity, it might be a possibility to try it just to see how it goes, but I don't know, the chances of me getting Calamity are not that high. Calamity is one of the rare one-handed crossbows to actually find, and so yeah, the chances of me doing that, I mean right now for my What the Fuck Kadala series is I'm actually looking for a Witching Hour, which is a really rare belt, and it's a less than 1% chance to get for pretty much everyone, and the people that have the two classes that have the highest chance of finding it are Demon Hunter and Barbarian, which I believe I was talking to Cobalt about yesterday and a couple days before, but he had mentioned that the Witching Hour was a belt that used to be exclusive to wizards, I think, or something. Wizard, sorcerers, something like that. Some majory-do class of whatever. It used to be unique to them, but for whatever reason, eventually just everyone could get it. And so the problem herein is that it's a less than 1% chance for everyone. Demon Hunter and Barb have the best chance of finding it, and even then it's a 0.90 chance to find it, so it's like, well, that's freaking great. So whenever I hit about 500, you know how the What the Fuck Kadala series works, and I've been diligently trying to get the belt, but I have not been successful. Not that I really expect Kadala to find anything, but I've been recording a whole bunch of Kadala sessions, and it's really just going to come down to a montage, I believe, which I also probably talked about in the Kadala video prior about how things are going to work. But it's yeah, I've recorded several times of me gambling at Kadala to no avail. Really, it's just been awful. Everyone involved. It's just been bad. Yeah, I should have not walked into that. I saw the ice was on the ground. I didn't even confuse it for my own turrets. I was just like, oh, ice. Let's just walk into it because it's T6, and we all know I can fucking walk through elements in T6. Except not fucking really. Not at all. That was smart. Well, I did say I was going to be dying, so, you know, I'm fulfilling that end of the bargain at the very least. Don't want to get hit by that. Very much like to not get hit by these things. I don't know how I avoided that somehow. I guess when he landed, I was in invincibility frames or something. I don't know. All I know is that was an amazing dodge, if that was indeed a dodge. Who knows? I don't really know. Like I said, all that's left for this character is min-maxing at this point, because I pretty much found the gear, most of the gear that I need. I need the Witching Hour, and I don't even think I'm going to go for an SOJ at this point. I might, you know, if I find one that's better than the ring that I have on right now, but at this point I think I'm pretty good. I'm fairly strong, not that I can do like, you know, Greater Rift 30s and 40s by myself, but I'm decently strong. like I said at the start. Oh great, that's awesome. Illusionist, nightmare, teleporter, electrified. That's not too bad. Fuck. Well, I didn't mean to revive there, but okay, sure. What was I even talking about? You know, I just forgot. I forgot. In my haste, I totally forgot what I was talking about, so that's great. That's great. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with, like, min-maxing and whatever. It's been the topic as of late. It's been pretty interesting, pretty crazy. Speaking of interesting, crazy things, you know, having to do with the whole, like, video game stuff. I'm not sure if you guys are all up on Gamergate, but recently on Facebook, a photographer, there's you know, the whole Zoe Quinn thing, a photographer for, you know, like sites like I guess I would say like the Deviant, whatever the fucks. I forgot I have Facebook open, so someone replied to something, but you know, like the cosplay Deviant, stuff like that, like alt girl sites, I guess, if you even know what that is. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But yeah, more controversy with Zoe Quinn and stuff, and you know, I can't really pass judgment on it because, you know, I'm not personally involved, and even if I was, I'd probably want to stay out of all of that stuff. But more controversy arose from this photographer person, where she basically had to go out and do the shoot, and you know, what ended up, I guess the long or short of it was that she was supposed to be like, a lot of stuff was supposed to happen, and a lot of shit went wrong. Like Zoe, I guess, didn't have, you know, because I guess usually when you go on these shoots, most of the, like, the equipment and stuff is provided obviously by the photographer and whatever, but, you know, props and costuming, and even usually, like, the food and stuff is taken care of by the, I guess, the model, or at the very least, like, their own food and stuff is provided by the model. But I guess what happened with this photographer was that I guess Zoe really didn't have anything but really the location, and yeah, it just like shit happened while, you know, while all of that was going on, and some personal stuff, some personal things happened that may or may not be you know, substantiated, unsubstantiated, who knows. It's another one of those he said, she said things, and really there's no way to actually know what may or may not have transpired, at least from certain viewpoints, certain standpoints. People that were involved in it before are no longer really a part of that thing, or they don't want to be involved. So it's like, I don't know. Gamergate intensifies is the whole gist of what I'm talking about right there. It just, you know, it dies down for a little bit, and then more shit happens, and who knows? Who knows? It's like the biggest, like, gaming controversy thing going on right now in the industry. So I don't know how many of you keep up with that and whatnot, but it's been, you know, I don't know what's going on with Zoe Quinn. I'm not necessarily a sympathizer to her cause or anything. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to get personally involved, but, you know, from just an outside perspective, I do feel bad. Like, it seems like a lot of the stuff that happens because of her, so she kind of really does a lot. She kind of puts herself in these, not necessarily like all the bad situations, but it seems like a lot of problems stem from herself. As far as stirring up the, you know, stirring the pot and kind of bringing attention to herself. Now, I don't know if that's on purpose. I wouldn't think that anyone would do that on purpose, but, you know, I don't know. You know, like I said, a lot of this stuff is stuff that I don't know, but it's just kind of really weird, and at the same time kind of interesting. But yeah, I do feel bad for her if this stuff is indeed not her fault. You know, I can't really, like I said, I can't really put all of my 2 cents on the whole matter. But, you know, who really knows? Who knows what's going on? Only the people involved, and even then, it's really whether your ideology and beliefs and whatnot coincide with the people involved. So I don't know. This whole Gamergate thing, it's crazy. It is crazy. It gets crazier. I don't know. Will we see more news in a couple of months? Probably. Apparently, Zoe is willing to burn bridges, so I'm sure it's not the last that we've seen of whoever else is going to eventually speak up about stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. I wouldn't say the video games are necessarily a cutthroat industry, but it certainly seems like more things are happening now. With the whole Gamergate thing, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say that I approve of using, like, selling yourself and using, I guess, your body to gain an upper hand in the industry. I know it happens. I know it happens, and it's just one of those things. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess the whole deal, I mean, really what it is with me is it's your body and you do what you want with it, I guess. But I don't really know how I feel about using your, you know, that in particular to gain favor in an industry that is not really focused on sex, I guess. I mean, in that regard. Like, I get the whole, like, cam girl thing and sort of, like, legalized prostitution in, like, Las Vegas and stuff, and even, like, stripping. I understand that from a certain point of view. Like, I get that, the whole, like, legalized thing, but that just seems, like, really, really shady and weird, and I don't really think it has a place in legitimate business. Like, business that's not of that nature, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of just, I don't know. It's been an interesting couple of months in the gaming industry for sure. So, like I said, we won't see this probably won't be the last we see of it, but what can you do? What can you do, you know? What can you do? I honestly don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, well, this is Raiziel should be pretty dead soon, but, you know, I'm not even sure why I decided to talk about that. I guess it's just because I read up some stuff on it this morning, and I guess that was just on my mind. Something to talk about, you know, something to dish out while we go through the rift. Some food for thought, as it were. Alright, hey. Great, got more keystone trials. I seem to get a lot more trial keystones from T6. Like, I mean, look at this. Look at how much I've collected here. I've already collected like 12. Pretty much all of them have been from T6. So I don't know. Maybe the drop rate's higher. Maybe the drop rate's higher. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be, right? You know, more EXP, more gold, more drop stuff. That's Paragon into armor. Yay merrily, and I didn't really get any legends. So that is it for the T6 Torment run. T6 Torment, redundant. It's like Torment 6 Torment. But the T6 run is over. It's, you know, it really wasn't that bad. I died, I don't know, maybe 2-3 times, something like that. I don't think I really even died on the boss. It's really been to normal stuff. But that is it for me, and we will see you on the next one. So thank you for watching.